Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're off from Acrisure. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. One pick.
A little trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines.
Bouncing near the goal line. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. All right, Brock, here it is, the totally calm and opening drive safety to put our first points on the board.
You know, okay, the thing about baseball is you show up and anything can happen. You may see something you've never seen before. Well, it's the same thing in this game. And we just witnessed it right there. I think that's the first time on an opening drive I've seen a safety, and I think it sets the scene for what's going to be a wild, wild day.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And an Omaha first down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Omaha first down.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Omaha first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, River Hogs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Omaha first down. It's a gain of 10. And an Omaha first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
We tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Burrow. Burrow's caught. He has the touchdown. The River Hogs finish off their opening drive. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the River Hogs push the lead to 2 scores now.
Steelers nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over first.
Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And they sure looks clean throwing that football in the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First run of the game for Javonte Williams. Continuing to move past the 45. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Setting him on the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That stop made by Barrett Carter. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Williams. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight.
Third down from the gun. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. First down, Burrow to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That's good for an Omaha. First down. First down, Omaha.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He's got it, it's in close. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here, 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Again, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And that will add to their score.
I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. to start the drive. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Look to throw.
2nd and 3.
Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
And the Steelers first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
No running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. This gets the 1st and more. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
14 yards. That's another Steelers.
Williams on the carry. Has some room to work. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lower the deficit to a single possession. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Steelers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made by All. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 12-7 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The River Hogs bringing out their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion left is Atwell. He gives here to the motion man. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. He just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The River Hogs and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Burrow on the play action. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down carry for Taylor. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Taylor again.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Burrow from the gun. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
1st down.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Taylor, incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Dean.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite hang on.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
this underneath to Warren. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch.
They'll take over.
The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. On first down, here's Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Taylor now up the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, River Hogs.
They go again with Taylor. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Burrow to the air now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for an Omaha. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Burrow on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 2.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
At the 38-yard line.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch. The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Toss play, short side. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now looking to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Air it out on third. He finds Fryermuth over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Escapes a defender. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Burrow now on first down. That one's complete over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Does he just get the play off? Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First down, Burrow to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Here's Taylor. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Williams now on first and 10. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Warren quick on the draw. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have fourth down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Burrow dumps this underneath to Taylor. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Omaha first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Burrow setting the throw.
First down.
All the left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at their 49-yard line.
A run here with Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's another Omaha first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
5 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Good for an Omaha first down.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got it at the 6. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Burrow from the gun. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
It's now third and goal.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The River Hogs lead by 14. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the River Hogs lead by 15 now. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, play action. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 81.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's It's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Dax Hill up for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Cheeks away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The River Hogs and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Complete out to the right. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
This is Taylor. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good for an Omaha. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
He dodged the tackle, and the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Steelers about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
That one's cut along left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw here. Wow, it's free again! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Third and long for him here. He loses it again. And it's picked up by the defense. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The River Hogs have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him a first down.
First down, River Hogs.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
Third and short, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
a gain of 6. That's good for an Omaha. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he is in. Touchdown. The River Hogs have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. The River Hogs grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
I'll throw it. He'll try and run this. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Metcalf looking that right side. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers.
Warren here from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Complete. It's Atwell. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another.
In the red zone on 1st. That's caught by Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Williams. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pass play coming here. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
There was something about an empty formation. You are.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Now a run with Taylor. Only 3 on the game. It's now 2nd and 12.
The ball carrier. Kenny Moore brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Their punter making his way out now.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard. The Steelers take
Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go.
20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
26 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Jalen Warren. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wow, it's free again! And the defense jumps on a loose ball. It's a turnover. 1st and 10 now from the 46. There's a handoff for Taylor. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
And an Omaha 1st down.
Taylor again. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. They make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Loses it again. And it looks like the defense has it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Quarterback run here. So hard work rewarded as they take a